A Butte family is one of millions across the country not able to access money for food as the government shutdown creeps into its second month. MTN's Megan Thompson speaks with the family and a local leader asking if more can be done at the state level to support working families.
As the government shutdown heads into its second month, millions of Americans are facing the loss of food benefits. Now a Butte couple who work full-time share their story.
Hunger to me is digging in trash cans for food, having your stomach just hurt, physically hurting because you're so hungry. Mentally, it hurts.
Angela Madsen and her wife Jeanette Nedbelk have a combined yearly income of $55,000. They support 4 children ranging in age from 15 to 5 years old. Last February, they became unable to afford rent and moved into the Butte Rescue Mission. Just 1 month before the government shutdown, the family became eligible for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
I mean, we work 2 full-time jobs and we still struggle, so yeah. I don't know. I don't think working more would actually be the answer. I mean, in reality,
Jeanette says that the rising cost of rent, bills, and food have become a balancing act for her family.
I mean, our minimum wage is still pretty low. It doesn't balance out. So it puts more of that weight on, having to figure out, am I going to feed my kids or am I going to put gas in my car?
Last week, Representative Donovan Hawk stood with other state Democratic leaders to voice concern for families like Jeanette. In a response to the press conference, Governor Greg Gianforte pushed the blame of the loss of food funding on the congressional Democrats and declined to offer state funding for SNAP.
He did say that, this is not a responsibility of the state for a federal program. I believe at the end of the day that this isn't about politics. This isn't about left or right. This is about right or wrong. And it's about getting food for the families that need it and the kids that need it.
In a statement to MTN News, Governor Gianforte says that while he, quote, believes these benefits are vital for vulnerable Montanans, he has been clear that the state cannot fund the federal program, which is funded by federal dollars, without guarantees for reimbursement. The governor acknowledges that over 77,000 Montanans are going without SNAP benefits at the moment.
With the governor's strong stance on the right to life, I was hoping that he would take the courage and convictions to be able to step up and provide for Montana families throughout the state.
The United States Department of Agriculture's Food Nutrition Services that runs the SNAP program said today that federal emergency funds will be used to issue partial SNAP benefits during the month of November. For more information, visit our website. In Butte, Megan Thompson, MTN News.
The Fort Peck tribes are declaring a state of emergency following the suspension of SNAP benefits for the month of November. In a statement, Chairman Floyd Azure says the tribes are currently developing a plan of action until benefits are reinstated. In the meantime, the tribes are processing slaughtered buffalo, securing groceries, and they'll give allocated $250,000 in SNAP assistance to eligible households who are fully enrolled tribal members living on the reservation. For those able to donate non-perishable food items, you can drop those off at any tribal senior feeding site between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. And you can also drop off food items at the Phase 3 foyer of the Tribal Administration Building in Poplar from 8 to 4:30.